Hey guys, welcome to the first day of our 30-day challenge. No junk food, no fried food, no alcohol, no processed food really, and my old Etsy I'd rather eat dirt McDonald's sweater. I've shrunk it and it's just had to become this chopped up mess, but I won't get rid of it because I like it. So day one, I hope you're all doing well. I'm creating this video to talk about how to fuel your training sessions. So I've received some check-ins and a lot of people are noting how much they're going to be trying to add some fitness into their programming, and I wanted to let you know about a few things that you can do to improve your workout. So there are sort of 5 key ingredients when you're thinking about fitness and fueling your fitness or recovering from a training session that you need to consider incorporating and in some variation. And so I'm going to go through those 5 things. If you want to look up a recipe that's sort of all inclusive of these ingredients, then head on over to my website. Go to the top of the website, far right, click blog, and in the search bar type in granola. And there should be a few options for granola in there because it should cover off a few of these items. So the first one, if you're not allergic, is peanuts. Why peanuts? Because it's the most protein-rich nut that there is. You can look for an alternative, but if you are not allergic to peanuts, please try to incorporate some peanuts. That's why you see a lot of bodybuilders using peanut butter on rice cakes. It's not just because it tastes good. And make sure that if you are going to use peanut butter instead of the whole nuts themselves, that you flip the jar around to have a look at the ingredients and make sure that it's basically just nuts and salt. You don't want extra oil, you don't want any sweeteners, anything like that. It should literally just say peanuts and maybe some salt. So protein is important for building muscle, and that's why I ask that everybody tries to incorporate some protein in each one of their meals and hopefully their snacks a little bit too. So pre-workout, a little bit of protein will stave off hunger if you are starting to feel hungry and burning all of that energy off, and it won't interrupt your digestion so much while you're working out. I find that sometimes if we just take in a protein powder, it's a little bit harder on our guts, especially if you might be allergic to pea protein. And if you don't take whey protein, or if you do, and some people have an adverse reaction to whey as well. So it's nice, just a handful of peanuts or a rice cake with, a teaspoon of peanut butter on there before you work out. And then post-workout, peanuts help with muscle repair, which stokes your body's muscle building ability. And when you incorporate protein into your diet within about a half an hour of training, so whether that's a protein shake or rice cakes, peanut butter, if you're going the whole food route, you're helping your body to build protein and repair from the workout, especially if you did weight training, which is inherently important in life. Weight training, whether it's body weight or bodybuilding or powerlifting, whatever it is, should be incorporated by every human being if they can do. It helps prevent bone loss for women. It helps keep us straight and strong for life. So don't run away from the weights. If you don't want to look bulky, trust me, I've been trying for years, it's really not happening. Oats are another thing if you're not allergic, and that's why I was saying have a look at my blog for a recipe, because I incorporate, peanut butter, oats, whatever. Oats are carbohydrate rich, and it's the fuel that muscles prefer. Muscles love to eat carbs. So pre-workout, if you incorporate, say, oats for breakfast or something like that, or even for lunch, there's a sustained energy release, and that helps to fuel your workout without any sort of crashes. So it's a great option to have some oats with peanut butter, or oats with protein shake, or oats with, chopped up tofu, whatever you like. And then post-workout, you want to replenish glycogen stores, and oats help you do that. So try some oats. If you don't like oats, you could use sweet potatoes. The next, number 3, is dried blueberries. A lot of people like raisins. I'm not a big raisin fan, but I often say to incorporate dried blueberries instead of raisins if you want in your morning oats. They're antioxidant rich, and post-workout they're really easily digestible carbohydrates that will fuel your muscles, and they also have a little bit of fiber, so that gives you a little bit more slow release breakdown after your workout, or pre-workout, pardon me. And then post-workout, there's a lot of oxidative stress that goes on in our bodies while we're training, and there's a compound in blueberries that can help repair from that, and so that can help you to recover more quickly from inflammation or any muscle soreness, which is super important. So if you're not taking magnesium or ZMA, the magnesium zinc mix at night before bed, and you are during this 30-day challenge deciding to undertake a bit more exercise, you might want to try to incorporate something antioxidant rich like dried blueberries. Just 2 more left for you in this video. The next one is cacao, or theobromine. And I don't think anybody generally needs an excuse to eat chocolate. I love things that are chocolatey, but as a vegan, I don't eat dairy chocolate. And so you can find like 100% dark chocolate, almost like baker's chocolate, which is a little bit bitter. Some people hate it, but you can find really great vegan chocolate. Or not. The thing is, if you're incorporating like the cheap dairy chocolate, I have 2 problems with it. 1, it's full of sugar, and 2, it supports the dairy industry, which is intensely cruel to animals and the earth. And then 3, companies like Nestle are completely unethical, and they use adult and child slave labor to harvest the cacao for their cheap chocolate bars. So I would prefer, on a level of health and ethics, that you try to use vegan chocolate. It is a bit more expensive, but that will also prevent you from gorging on it, so you can feel good while you're eating it, and feel good later that you haven't supported any businesses that hurt our animal friends or impoverished women and children in other countries. Pre-workout, the antioxidants in dark chocolate, again, just like the blueberries, are going to help you with muscle soreness. And there's a study that was done with cyclists showing that that chocolate did help reduce oxidative stress. And that's not the crappy Nestle chocolate. There's also some animal research that shows that there's a, what do they call it? Epitechin inside chocolate, cacao, theobromine, that can help to increase leg strength. I don't know, Google that one. And as well as endurance, which is really cool if you hate cardio as much as I do. And then post-workout, dark chocolate has flavonols, which are compounds that help improve blood flow, which is great, again, for recovery, bringing in all of the oxygen into your muscles after your workout. So yummy chocolate, just get the type that isn't going to hurt anyone or you. And then last is pumpkin seeds. If you don't already incorporate them, I like to throw them on salads. I like to throw them on my like tofu bowls like I had this morning, or on top of my oats, or on top of tacos, whatever. You can find them in the store. They're called pepitas. You can either have them salted or unsalted, whatever you want. But pumpkin seeds are a great source of alpha-linolenic acid, which is a plant form of omega-3s. So again, we don't need to go ahead and eat fish that might be farmed unethically, or might be genetically engineered or not necessarily safe for us to eat. We can get our omega-3s from the alpha-linolenic acid in pumpkin seeds, pepitas. They also help fight inflammation and reduce your muscle soreness once again, and this is all about making the fitness portion of your life something enjoyable, and a way to look at food as medicine, as a remedy, as a fuel for your workouts, and how to structure your eating to make sure that you have the energy and are able to rebound well from your workouts and want to continue to progress. So the omegas aren't as potent in in your pumpkin seeds as they're going to be in fish. That's just how it is. But like exercise, they're good for your heart. So think about your food as medicine. Think about your food as recovery. Think about your food as pre-workout. We don't necessarily need to dip into all these unnatural products to make sure that our bodies are fueled properly, to make sure that we're recovering well, and to make sure that we have enough energy and stamina to get through workouts that might be difficult. And I hope that you guys are learning some stuff. I hope that you're smashing this first day of the challenge, and I look forward to seeing more of your posts, your food pictures, and your questions as the time goes by. I'll be answering questions by video if the discussion needs to be a bit longer. Other than that, I will be commenting on our closed Facebook group, so please post away and have an awesome day.